If you watch my videos regularly, you might have noticed that like I cleaned up here, and I guess like right here, my daughter made me a cat. She made me a cat. It's dead though, as you can tell. There's X's in her eyes. Yeah, I don't know what that says about my daughter, but look, everyone, a dead cat.
What's best for you and me? What's best for you and me? It's all wrong.
American electronic and Latin-influenced singer and songwriter Helado Negro has returned for their 8th studio album, PHASOR. I first started listening to Helado Negro with the release of their 2019 album, This Is How You Smile, with the incredible and dreamy standout track, Running. PHASOR continues as a very dreamy exploration of similar sounds found on his previous works, but in ways that are much more refined. The album begins with the track LFO, Lupe Finds Oliveros. The song is sung in Spanish and has a driving beat with these guitars that are mainly playing almost a single note. There are these themes of looking for someone, both in terms of looking for a friend who isn't there, or police officers looking for him as he's wandering this garden, but also this element of self-discovery, with him looking at a selfie almost as if he's looking into himself. It has this very dizzying effect. Combined with the driving song, there is also this very airy interlude, as if you're leaving your body. It can also be a metaphor for the creative process as well, since the song is named after the electronic composer Pauline Oliveros, as well as a Fender technician named Lupe Lopez. So there's this element of two people finding each other almost as the sounds both clash on the album as well, on a song that is sort of about introspection. We then get the very sensual I Just Want to Wake Up With You. On the surface, it is just a straightforward love song about a very intimate moment, waking up with someone. But there was also this sense of change and discovery with their name changing and voice changing. There was also this really interesting moment in the bridge where the line, I'm just a girl, I'm just a boy, is almost blended together as if the two are becoming one, or even as if the self is containing multitudes. I love that these very soft and subtle songs contain so much within them. The track Best for You and Me is a pure delight. There are these wavy, distorted synths that pulsate throughout the song with these dancey drums, piano, and ethereal voices. He sings about mom being in bed, asleep alone while dad is not home. Not much else is explained, except he now finds himself outside, staring at the moon for way too long. Nothing is right, it's all wrong. For such a pretty song, it feels unsettling. I also love that it leaves it wide open. What is wrong? What happened? The spaces are full of possibilities. The searching continues on the track Colors del Mar. The song has this almost lounge-like vibe, but with these wild synths adding almost a creepy tension. He sings about two colors of the sea, which is that he wants to hide, he doesn't want people to look for him, but he also wants to be looking for love. So there's this duality or almost contradiction. I want to look for you, but I don't want you to look for me. We then get the jazzy post-rock track Echo Tricks Me. There is this sense of betrayal with errors repeating over and over as if they are an echo. There are also these repeating guitar lines as if we too are being spun around and around. There is no emotional release on this song. We are just constantly being compelled forward. Echo as well is a motif that is used often in this album, as if it's recalling these moments over and over again. This is followed up by the much more synthetic Out There. There is this confused sense of duality throughout the track, with their partner leaving, but if their partner reaches out for them, then he would leave. Almost as if nothing can be satisfied in this relationship. They are both broken and unchanged. He also admits he lost all his reason. Musically, though, the song is kind of flat for me. There are these echoey oohs at the end, but they don't really bring the song to any kind of emotional catharsis. We get another song sung in Spanish with the track Flores. This song is very metaphorical, with lyrics like, "I will rest my voice in your arms," or "mountains folded inside my hands." I'm not quite sure what it all means, but it is also funny that he sings, "I already know how to speak and what to tell you." It almost feels a bit ironic, or maybe serious, in that he knows what to say, but it can only be expressed in obscure metaphors. Compared to the last few tracks, Flores at least has a nice emotional build to it at the end of the song. We then get the very bass-heavy "Wish You Could Be Here." There are a lot of interesting electronic elements on this track, with the vocals floating effortlessly over top. It has this overwhelming effect, which creates this romantic vibe as he sings that the streets flood with your love. But this intense emotion has almost a melancholic quality to it, as he sings that he wishes you could be there. Some of the themes throughout the album of madness, echoes, and love conclude with the final song, Es una fantasía, or in English, It's a Fantasy. The song has this dreamlike lounge vibe with driving drums and slowed strummed acoustic guitar, as he sings knowing that his love was a fantasy, even though he's still going to move worlds to get it. There are a lot of moments on this album that are compelling. The ethereal, dreamlike quality combined with the discombobulating lyrics makes it hard to tell whether you are in heaven or being haunted. And maybe that is the idea, that it is both all at the same time. I do wish, though, that there were some moments of heightened emotions, since, like most of Helado Negro's music, it sits at the same sort of register, this subtle and soft-spoken dreamlike trudge, although he does it very well. That being said, there are also some amazing songs here, like Best for You and Me, which is just an incredible song. In the end, though, I would give this album an 8 out of 10. What did you think of this album? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know in the comment section. Also, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, do all the things that are required of you as a watcher of YouTube content to boost me in that algorithm. Tell the machines that you love me. Tell them.